honestly, I think I lost a lot of curls with that intro. Yeah, the fan, it was fun though. So yeah, this video right here is going to be a video on this look right here. I am doing a smoky eye, and this is going to be a black smoky eye. So I did a whole complete talk through on this. Stay tuned and definitely subscribe to this channel if you're not already subscribed, and watch this video because it's a pretty good video this time. Alright guys, so the first thing you want to do is take a primer and prime your lids. This particular primer right here is Too Faced Shadow Insurance. So I'm going to put that Too Faced Shadow Insurance all over my lid. Definitely the mobile lid part, the part that moves is your mobile lid. And just patting it on. Just like that. The first color that I am going to take, I'm going to take 3 different colors because whenever you're doing a smoky eye, you want to make, well, whenever you're doing eyeshadow at any kind of eyeshadow, you want to make sure that everything transcends or it all transitions. So I'm going downwards with my colors. I'm going from light to dark, especially with the lid being definitely dark. And all my colors are all going to kind of coordinate with my lid color. I'm doing a black smoky eye, so I want all my eyeshadows to be within the brown family because it's basically almost in the same thing. So I'm going to go from light to a darker brown to a darker brown and then to my lid color. The first color, and I'm also going to use the same brush for all 3 of those colors. Again, this is a MAC 224 brush. Their Sigma has a brush, it's like an E40 or something, and then Bedillium Tools has a brush number 785, and I think out of all 3 of those, the 785 brush from Bedillium is going to be like the cheapest one. I think it's maybe $8.50 if I'm not mistaken. So the first color that I am going to take, I'm sorry if like the camera zooms out from me, but I wanted to go, I want to be lazy. I don't want to have to sit here and focus it every time I'm trying to show you something. But this color right here is called Saddle. It's Saddle by MAC. And so the first thing we're going to do is, my concealer tends to stop right about here. So I'm going to go right there where it meets, but I'm going up above where my crease area is. I'm going to take Saddle and I'm going to blend that into that little area. And I'm going to do it probably about 3 times because I want the eyeshadow payoff to be bright. I want it to show up. So here we go. And keep blending it out until I get the color that I want in like a particular, let's see how I should say this, until I feel like it's blended all the way out. And make sure that you're going into windshield wiper motions when you're doing it. Just like that. So the next color that I'm going to take is going to be another color by MAC, and it's called Brown Strips. It's a reddish brown color right there. I have dug my nails into everything. And we're gonna go a little bit below that same exact color, but either way it goes, you're gonna be on top of that color, a little bit on top of that color. And I'm gonna take really just a little bit of this one because I don't want it too much. Make sure that you always tap off the excess of your color. And I'm going to raise my eyebrows a little bit because I still want to go in towards my crease as well. So I'm going to place that right in there. Just like that. I'm going blend and blend and blend. You can go a little way inwards to the nose, but not all the way. I'm going to grab just a little bit more of it. The biggest thing that you do need to know is that you're going to be overlapping eyeshadows. And that's what helps your colors to transition and easily like smooth over. If you kind of overlap them just a little bit. But going down ever so slightly, like just going downwards. That just about like that right there. It looks fine to me. So the next color I'm going to take is a super dark, well not super dark, but a darker color. And this is called Deep Roast. And this is a color that's actually from Coastal Scents. And I'm going to actually go down a little bit lower. But I'm definitely going to be inside of my crease color in the socket of my eye, which is my crease. So I'm going to place that right in there, and I'm raising my eyebrows so that kind of helps me to be in there. And I'm going to start off slow, making sure that I'm in there like swimwear, yeah. Y'all know what I mean. So and just gonna blend and blend and blend that all out. And you see the colors are kind of like transitioning from one to the next. And with this one, I'm gonna actually make sure that I blend into my corners so that my black doesn't just kind of just start. I'm gonna use a smaller brush too when I'm going into the next color, which is black, of course. And I haven't put any more eyeshadow onto the brush. Something else to know is that so I'm gonna take a brush that already kind of has like some brown on it. And I'm going to go ahead and blend out because I have like a kind of a harsh line. And whenever you have like a harsh line, you want to either go ahead and clean off that brush that you've been using, or you want to use a newer brush that doesn't really have anything on it, or it has just like a little product on it. So I'm just going to take it over those eyeshadows and just blend out that harsh edge. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Makeup Forever palette, and it has this black cream in it. You don't have to, you know, of course you don't have to use this. You can actually skip this whole step. They have little, what you call those things, pencils that you can use as a base. Because I want my eyeshadow to pop and I want it to actually be like as dark as it can be. I'm going to use this black little base, and you could maybe see like right in the corner, maybe looks like I have a little mold in. Yeah, it's really that little because this product is so creamy and you have to really work with it to set it. But I'm going to place this color all over the mobile part of my lid. Now I'm just going to take like this really, well, it's not really flat, but it's kind of fluffy shader brush. I'm going to take this black eyeshadow by Urban Decay. I'm going to really just kind of pack that on because I really have to set this out. Well, I have to set this cream. And this is where the black is worn. Right over top, and I'm like really pressing it into. And this is a 217 brush from MAC. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm taking where I stopped that black at and I'm blending that into that brown color. Like, and don't forget to do like the beginning over here in the corner too. Just blending that together. It's totally okay if like your brush goes over some of your eyeshadow that's on your lid. All you have to do is go back and pack on some more. To do that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take that very first color that we used and a eyeshadow pencil brush. This is a MAC one. They of course have some for Brazilian. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to take this through my lower lash line. Just like that. Just going right through it. Then I'm going to take not the second color, but the one that you actually put in the crease, the dark brown one. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to put that really like on top of those bottom lashes, like right on top of it. I'm going to rub it straight through it. I'm going to take a black pencil, and this one is Black Velvet. Alright, so I went ahead and did my concealer underneath my eyes, and now I am, oh yeah, and I put my wig on too. So now I'm just going to take my Midnight Banana powder that I put to set underneath my eyes. I'm just going to wipe that away. It's like a big fluffy brush. Well, it's a big, so now I'm going to, I just did my underneath highlight. Now I am going to do my, excuse me, y'all should put the naps back there. But now I'm going to actually use this eyeshadow right here by Decay. It's called Melt, and lately I have been loving this one to use as a cheekbone highlight and to give myself that glow. So I'm going to take this eyeshadow, and again the eyeshadow is called Melt, and I'm going to take it on my tapered highlighter F35 from Sigma brush from Real Techniques. I'm just placing it right there, and if you can kind of tell, like, it just gave me a nice highlight right there. And I want it to be like bam. So I'm just gonna keep adding until I get what I like, and my hair is like on my daggone nerves. So it looks like I'm nice and glowy. And now I'm gonna go and add a blush. I'm gonna use Sweet as Cocoa right here. So I am going to add that on my cheek. I'm gonna kind of like surround this area right here. I'm going to. So you guys, I'm outlining my lips with Cork pencil. This is a MAC pencil. There are definitely dupes for that in the NYX brand. That lipstick is a Colouredraine lipstick in the color Socialite. The lip gloss that I applied is Natural Mix Lip Gloss, and this is the finished look. You guys, I hope y'all understood why the video was so long, and it's definitely because I gave you an in-depth description of what you're supposed to be doing when you're trying to make those black smoky eyes.